My name is Allen Bloodgood. I'm a captain with Woodbridge Police Department. Been there for 23 years. I also have a secondary business working for the J. Harris County Police Training. We specialize in doing instructor training for law enforcement officers in the areas of arrest, search and seizure and criminal law. We also prepare officers to take competitive promotional exams so they can advance in their careers. I just had a knack of knowing arrest, search and seizure. I did well in my competitive exams, and people started seeking me out to see if I was interested in teaching. I jumped on with this guy from Toms River. He's a captain down at Toms River. Another friend of mine who's Lieutenant Franklin. We started about 5 years ago, and we've grown tremendously ever since. I mean, we're actually starting to go national. It's very specialized to law enforcement officers. However, it's very important because if officers conduct themselves in an unlawful manner, they're subject to have evidence suppressed. They can be subject to discipline, but more importantly, they can be sued for civil rights violations, which would be impact not only them, but also the agency that they work for. So it's imperative that they stay current in this critical area. Most police departments have attorneys train them on arrest, search, and seizure and criminal law, and it's come from a different perspective. The way we do it, we teach from the perspective of other law enforcement officers, and we can connect with them on a more personal level. We have experiences that we could share, and we just have a better connection, and we have a better way of presenting material because we are in the same position as them. We are not teaching it from the perspective of an attorney. Most departments don't want to take on that liability, so they'll just push it off to the prosecutor's office with another attorney to conduct the training, and it creates that vicious cycle of we're getting people teaching us our job that don't actually do our job. I think officers act with the best intentions. However, those intentions may not be based on what they can do. And I think that's where sometimes problems will arise. Like, they're doing what they believe is the right thing. However, unbeknownst to them, because of lack of training, what they're actually doing is improper, and they cannot do that. And they wind up sometimes getting in a little bit of problems. A lot of times police departments will pay for it. If you go to your agency and say, I want to attend this arrest, search, and seizure class, they actually will pay for it. The classes are your $85 typically for a one-day class, depending on what it is. However, the promotional process, that's a whole different thing, where we prepare you to take a competitive promotional exam for to advance in your career. Police departments will not pay for that. That's something you have to pay for out of your pocket. We prepare you for the exam. We've had a tremendous amount of success. We do New Jersey Chiefs, Civil Service, IACP, any type of law enforcement testing that's done for promotions, we run courses for it. It shows initiative that you're taking it on yourself to get better, to learn your craft, to learn what you can and can't do. So as an administrator looking at that officer is looked upon as being motivated because he's trying to better himself. Right now, to become a police officer is very competitive. Everybody's looking for good steady employment, so government employment is always in high demand, always have the largest candidate pools. You really need that edge. You have to do well in the exams. If you do not do well in the exams, you are not going to get a call. So unfortunately, your best way to succeed is to get some type of extra preparation. A lot of officers out there, they're trying to do the right thing. They just don't have the tools. So I want to give them the tools so they can be successful, keep their community safe. They can be proud of what they do. I don't want them, getting in trouble. I want to see them succeed in their promotions. I want to succeed in their departments. I want to see them succeed. And it's really a lot of joy to get feedback from them about how, the course, how it benefited them, how it got them a good arrest, how they were able to survive a suppression hearing, and keep the bad guys in jail. That's what it's about, after all. I'll offer a discount for all Isabella Fitness members. You can reach me on my cell phone number, 908-217-9781, or you can email me at Allen, ALLEN.Bloodgood, BLOODGOOD, @gmail.com.